are taking the call to run for local office in Herkimer County and has already raised thousands in grassroots small dollar donations from people all across the country. He believes in the power of grassroots and fighting for the people he's aiming to represent. National Bernie Delegate Keith Rubino.
Thank you, Sam. And 1 second, because it is really hot in this coat. I have to take it off. Thank you. So, as Sam said, my name's Keith Rubino, and I'm honored to be here today speaking with Sam Ronan and everybody else while at the beginning of my own political journey. I am running for office locally, Herkimer County legislator. It's not Congress, it's not the Senate, but it's a position. And if I can win and inspire other people my age to do the same, then I think we have a good chance going forward to engage the youth to try and get more people elected into office that represent our needs. I'm 28 years old, and last year I was a delegate for Bernie Sanders. I did a lot of volunteer work. I flipped both of my counties in Oneida and Herkimer with the help of a huge group of grassroots activists in my area, and it was a collection of people that were dedicated and invigorated to fighting for a candidate they believed in. We pulled dozens and dozens of hours together. I'm probably lowballing that number. It was probably a lot more than just hours and hours. It was a lot, and we weren't paid. And that's the power, and that's what grassroots is about. And that's what we've lost. We've lost the ability to organize. We've lost the ability to turn out the vote. We don't turn out volunteers who want to help just because they're excited. We have to find candidates that run for office that actually inspire and want people to come out and canvass for them, organize for them. And as far as I have to say, we've lost the sense of importance attached to the word vote. It's our civic duty, they used to say, but now not so much. And too many times I've heard people my age and younger, they say my vote doesn't matter. The elections are already decided. One vote doesn't make a difference. And you know what? They're right in a sense. It's a culmination. We have to bring mass turnout. We have to excite people, a ripple effect. One vote needs to inspire and bring about dozens more. Don't just silently vote. Proudly vote. Vote for the man before me. Vote for anyone that represents your needs as a human being rather than the interest of special interests and lobbyists. And I get why we're not involved. 26 years old, I'm 28 now, but 26 years old, I knew nothing about politics. Absolutely nothing. And so that's a reason why Americans like myself don't donate to political parties right now. I'm a Democrat, and I'm highly dissatisfied with the political rhetoric and the platitudes that the party currently has. A party of the people that gets a majority of their funding from the same types of people that we rail against Republicans for. Oh, the Republicans. They're funded by the Koch brothers. Oh my goodness. But you know what? The Democrats take the same amount of money from special interests and corporations as well. And we have to get money out of politics. It is so important. And as Sam said, I'm proud to say that I raised thousands of dollars in small contributions. And in my area, we have Congresswoman Claudia Tenney, who represents my district. And you know what? Claudia Tenney raised $1 million for Congress, but 88% of those donations were from large donations of $200 or more. How does one represent your interests if all of the money that they are raising are from people that are giving you dollar after dollar and funded by people who are ultra rich and don't have your best interests at heart? So I'm here today to ask you all, please, if you are young, run for office. I am running for office because I know that people need someone to represent their needs. I'm running for office to make sure that people understand money in politics is okay if you're funded by small donations from people that are the average American middle class. That is what we need. That is what we need to continue to do. And it is important for all of us to step up and fight for our democracy. We have to get out. We have to be involved. I have one more thing to say. I wrote a huge paper, but unfortunately, it's very windy, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I want to add the one last thing that's really important, okay? Running for office should not be a popularity contest of how much money you have. Running for office should be about what you stand for, and it should be a popularity contest of, oh, that person has the best ideas that I think are important to this area, to this place that I call home. Not, oh my goodness, this person has millions of dollars funded by special interests and lobbyists. We have people running who are popular with the wrong crowd. No longer are they interested in being popular among the working class American. They are interested in funding their campaigns with lavish donations from the ultra-rich and the special interests. I'm here today to ask you to think about changing that. Politics is not a sideline game. Somewhere, somehow, each and every day, politics affects our life, and we can't be complacent about that. And one last thing about my good friend Sam Ronan. Sam Ronan's speech went viral online. And you know what? It went viral because it talked about the issues that are facing our country and talking about our political system with money and finances that keep continuing to be belted out by the rich. Sam Ronan talked about how we need to get money out of politics, and he's right. Sam Ronan needs to be the voice. And unfortunately, when the DNC chair race happened, we did not have youth sitting on that board voting in Sam Ronan for votes for the DNC chair. It is my hope that we have people that turn out in the future to vote for people like Sam Ronan so that the DNC actually has youth representing and people who stand for change and stand for everything that the middle class America needs. So once again, my name's Keith Rubino. Thank you guys so much for allowing